Hello everyone, I hope that you're doing okay. It's time for a new lesson. Let's learn. Okay everyone, this is part 9b. Okay, before they were stars. Everybody look at the picture. Do you know these people and their jobs? Look at the photos of some famous people, or we call it celebrities. Celebrities. Okay? Who is a singer? Who is an actor? Who makes movies? Who has a TV show? Right? Okay, so speak with your partner. Okay, very nice. So let's check them together. Simon Cowell. Yeah, that talent show, Kanye West. Okay, you can use Google. Yeah, he's a singer. Megan Fox, Jennifer Lopez, Hugh Jackman, Lady Gaga, Russell Crowe, Peter Jackson, Halle Berry, and Jackie Chan. Okay, now can you guess their old jobs before they were stars? Their old job, what did they do? Okay, I give you 5 minutes. Check the Google, write the jobs. Okay, very nice. Okay, now everybody listen and check your answers.
3.50. 1. Simon Cowell was an office worker. 2.
Russell Crowe was a waiter and a DJ.
3. Peter Jackson's first job was at a newspaper. 4.
Jennifer Lopez was a dancer on a TV show.
5. Hugh Jackman was a clown. 6.
Jackie Chan was a construction worker in Australia.
7. Megan Fox and Lady Gaga were waitresses. 8.
Halle Berry and Kanye West were salespeople.
Okay, everyone, so let's check your answers now. Okay, Simon Cowell was an office worker. Russell Crowe, his famous film was Gladiator, The Gladiator. Was a waiter and a DJ. Peter Jackson's first job was at a newspaper. Okay, Jennifer Lopez was a dancer on a TV show. Hugh Jackman was a clown. This guy, the Wolverine. Jackie Chan was a construction worker in Australia. Megan Fox and Lady Gaga were waitresses. Halle Berry and Kanye West were salespeople before they became actors, singers, stars, right? Okay, now in the next part, complete the chart. Present, right now, Hugh Jackman is an actor. They are famous right now. But past, can you answer it? Speak with your partner? Yeah. So he was a clown. Hugh Jackman was a clown, and they were waitresses before they were famous. Lady Gaga and Megan Fox. Right. Great. Well done. In the next part, simple past B. Listen and repeat. Read the rules. Positive and negative. Okay?
3.51.
I was a teacher.
I wasn't a teacher.
You were at work last night.
You weren't at work last night.
She was at school yesterday.
He wasn't at home yesterday.
It was cold last week.
It wasn't cold last week.
We were at the gym.
We weren't at the gym.
You were late.
You weren't late.
They were in London.
They weren't in London.
Okay, everyone, now question. Okay, question and yes, no answer. Okay, let's continue.
Were you late?
Yes, I was. No, I wasn't.
Was she a waitress?
Yes, she was. No, she wasn't.
Where were you yesterday?
I was at the beach.
When was he at the gym?
About 3:30 yesterday.
Great, everyone, you did well. So, I was a teacher. I wasn't a teacher. You were at work last night. You weren't at work last night. So this is positive and negative. Am, is, are becomes was or were, or wasn't or weren't. Good. And how do you make the question? You were late. Switch it. Were you late? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Okay, or with WH. Where were you yesterday? I was at the beach. When was he at the gym? About 3:30 yesterday. Okay, everybody, now simple past time expressions. You can use simple past with these time expressions. This morning I was late, right? Yesterday, last night, last week, last month, last year. He was at the gym this morning. She wasn't at school last week. Now, you use was and were to talk about the past. Present to past. Am, is becomes was. Are becomes were. He's at home today. He was at home yesterday. Wasn't, was not. Weren't, were not. Now the word order is like this. You were in China. Positive. Now, when you make it into a question, you switch. Were you in China? And when you want to use WH, when were you in China? WH, where, how, what time, okay? All right, everybody, let's practice. Let's do it. Now, order the words to make questions and statements. For example, look at this one. You at home night were last? Now, the question mark, it's a question. Were you at home last night? Great, right? Now, the next one, write sentences with was and were. We at home last night. Negative. We weren't at home last night. Now, the next question. Now, the next one, complete the dialogues with was, wasn't, were, or weren't. For example, where were you last night? I at work all evening. This is yours. Okay, now stop the video. Great. Now do it. Check with your partner. Let's do it together. Very nice. Okay, let's start. Were they in school last year? I wasn't a student last year. Where were you last week? We were in Australia last month. Was our teacher late this morning? What time was Alice here yesterday? Now, with was and were, you're supposed to make sentences. Were you at work last week? Diego wasn't at school. We were at school at 4. Were they in the meeting yesterday? Maria wasn't busy yesterday. It was a very good book. Was your brother in Spain last month? I was at the gym this morning. Great. Now it was and wasn't, were and weren't. Where were you last night? I was at work all evening. No, you weren't. You were at the movie theater. No, I wasn't. Were you and your friends at school last week? No, we weren't. We were on vacation. Was Maria Carey a teacher? No, she wasn't. She was a waitress. When were Emma and Tony in London? They were there last month. Really? I was there last month too. Was the movie good? No, it wasn't. It was very slow. Were you in Boston yesterday? No, we weren't. We were in New York. Excellent! You did right. Very nice. Impressive. Okay, everyone. Now, listen and repeat the words and sounds.
3.52.
Bird. First. Were. Her. Work. Nurse.
Great. Now, listen and repeat the sounds and sentences. Copy the rhythm. Okay?
3.53.
Bird. Were they famous?
Yes, they were. No, they weren't. They weren't famous. Up.
Was he a waiter?
Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. He wasn't a waiter.
Excellent. Now, weren't and wasn't. People usually say weren't as one syllable. Weren't. Wasn't has two syllables. Wasn't. Okay. Now listen and say the sentences in the past. For example, look, she's a waitress. When? Now. She was a waitress in the past. Okay? Well done. So, listen, say the next sentence in the past.
3.54. 1.
She's a waitress.
She was a waitress.
She was a waitress.
2.
Is he at work? Was he at work?
3.
We aren't famous. We weren't famous.
4.
It isn't hot. It wasn't hot.
5.
They're at home. They were at home.
They were.
6.
Are you sad? Were you sad?
7.
You aren't at the gym. You weren't at the gym.
8.
I'm late. I was late.
Okay, excellent. You did well. Okay, everybody, vocabulary. In, at, on, you use them for places. Where do they work? Write the places. Let's do it together, me and you. A teacher works in a, yes, school. A salesperson works in a store or shop. An office worker works in an office. A waiter works in a restaurant. Well done, great. Now, everyone, listen and repeat the words, okay?
3.55. 1.
A city.
2,
A city.
A town.
3,
A village.
4,
A bank.
5,
A pharmacy.
6,
A school.
7,
A movie theater.
8,
A hospital.
9,
A store.
10,
A supermarket.
11,
A museum.
12,
A post office.
13,
A park.
14,
A beach.
15,
The ocean.
16,
A river.
17,
A road.
18,
A gas station.
19,
A train station.
20,
An airport.
Okay, these are some of the places, everybody. Places, a city, a town. Town is a smaller city, a village, or a bank, a hospital. These are places. Good. Now, complete the sentences from the previous one. Write in, at, or on. Okay, easy. Do it together. Do it with your partner. So, his first job was at a newspaper. She was a dancer on a TV show. He was a construction worker in Australia. Okay? Now, complete the chart with in, at, or on. Okay? Listen and check. Repeat the sentences. Okay? Give you 2 minutes. Write in, at, on. Which one? Do it. Okay, let's check.
3.56. 1,
Where were you yesterday?
I was at home.
I was at work.
I was at school.
I was at the beach.
I was at the gym.
I was at the airport.
I was at the bank.
I was at the movie theater.
I was at a restaurant.
2,
Where were you yesterday?
I was in bed.
I was in the kitchen.
I was in a car.
I was in Chicago.
I was in Australia.
I was in a meeting.
I was in the park.
3,
Where were you yesterday?
I was on a bus.
I was on a train.
I was on a plane.
I was on a boat.
I was on the street.
Great. So, I was at home, I was in bed, I was on a bus. Right? At, in, on. Great. Now, speak with your partner. Okay? Role play. Okay? For example, where were you yesterday? I was at home. I was in the kitchen. I was on a plane. Practice with your partner. Where were you yesterday? Use at, in, on. Okay? Well done. Let's continue. Okay, where was Jason yesterday? Listen and complete the sentences. At 6 a.m., 8, 9, 11, 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 7 p.m., 10 p.m. Let's do it.
3.57. 1, 2, 3, 4,
'Tea or coffee, sir?'
5, 6,
Good afternoon. Can I help you?
Yes. Can I change money, please?
Yes, sir.
7,
Welcome to Sunny Cafe.
Hi. A sandwich, please.
8,
Okay, well done, everyone. If you need, listen again. If you need. Let's check it. At 8 a.m. he was in the car or in his car. 9, he was at the airport. 11, he was on a plane. 3, he was at the beach. 4, he was at the bank. 7, he was at the restaurant. And 10, he was in bed again. Interesting. Okay, now look at these pictures. Oh yeah, Simon Cowell, Megan Fox, Russell Crowe, Hugh Jackman, Jennifer Lopez, Lady Gaga, Jackie Chan, Kanye West, and I guess this one must be Mr. Peterson. Okay, speaking. Look at the pictures for 2 minutes. Try to remember who the people are and where they were yesterday at 3 o'clock. Okay, look at the picture. Now, where were they? Speak with your partner. For example, where was Simon Cowell yesterday at 3 o'clock? He was at the beach. Speak with your partner. Okay? Next part, in pairs, ask and answer questions. Where were you yesterday at 7 or 10 a.m.? Where were you yesterday at 4 p.m., 6 p.m.? Where were you at 10 or 11:30 last night? Where were you last Friday or Saturday night? Okay? Ask and answer with your partner. Okay? That's it, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed the lesson. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I will be uploading the workbooks as well. Wish you all the best, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.